The mom to Catholic case has been really quiet lately, and it's starting to make me suspicious. Let's talk about why. This comment is from a video I did right after we went to the hearing in which the Franks motion was withdrawn by the defense. And remember, the Franks motion was something that they had filed in an effort to get rid of the arrest warrant based on, false arrest affidavit. But the defense dropped it. And when he dropped it, Mr. Ben Alverham, Naresh's attorney, said that he had been speaking to the prosecution and concessions had been made and they had come to an agreement. He was going to drop the Franks motion, but potentially refile it at another date. But since then, it has been absolute radio silence. And at the point of him throwing out the motion, I was speculating that there might be a plea deal in the works. And now the fact that it's 2 weeks later and we haven't heard a single thing, we haven't had any more hearings, no motions, no pleadings, no orders after November 7th when they withdrew the Franks motion. That is just making me think that we really might not be seeing a trial. This is obviously all speculation on my part, but when we were in the court a couple months ago after the trial date was set, Mr. Sweet, the Commonwealth's attorney, and Mr. Ben Alverham were talking about having basically standing days on the schedule in which to have hearings on this case, because Mr. Ben Alverham is known for submitting a lot of motions, and he was expecting, based on what he was saying in court, to submit a lot of motions in this case, and the prosecution was expecting him to submit a lot of motions in this case, and they made it seem like we were going to be in court like every week or two, yet everything seemed to have ground to an absolute halt. Now, we will be back in court on Wednesday, November 20th for a pretrial hearing, but I would not be surprised if the prosecution and the defense have come to some sort of an agreement. I think the DNA has come back, and I think Naresh sees the writing on the wall. From what I've seen in the hearings, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence against Naresh, and once you have the DNA back, then you have the physical evidence on top of that, and I think that the defense may realize that this is a losing battle. Now, remember, this is not the homicide charge. This is the charge for concealing a dead body. So I don't know how that part of it would work if he does end up taking a deal. I don't know if that would be done kind of simultaneously or if he'll take the deal and then they'll bring the homicide charge after that. But I think that Wednesday's hearing is actually going to be pretty interesting. Again, this is all my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but I will be there on Wednesday. I will go live to chat about it afterwards, so make sure to tune in. If you have any specific questions, let me know. Also, if you have your own theories, let me know. Do you think I'm right on this? Do you think I'm wrong? Leave a comment.